Good day all, welcome to Obed Farm. Today I'm going to be sharing with you the way we feed our chickens and the proportions of how we do our mixing. So someone wanted to know how we do our mixing. I think this will be very helpful on how we do our mixing. So what we do is that we try to do as much as possible small batches. Reason that we do small batches is so that we are always making sure that how we mix is always consistent, one, and two, to make sure that we always give them the right quantities and the right proportions. Some of these things we substitute once in a while, and when we substitute them, we then also mix it. But I can only see that there's probably one ingredient that is missing, but does not stop anyone from showing you what we do and how we mix and what do we mix to get the feed that we want for this is for the road runners. We have a road runner mix. We also have our for the pigs mix. But for now, today, I'm just going to show you what we do for our road runner mix. Here we go. So as you can see in here, let me go one by one. In here, we have got a mix of maize, we have got maize, and we have got sunflower seeds, which has been crushed. This is quick crush run that is available. So this is for us to have a little bit of not so fine feed for the chicken. So we use this. This is one of the ingredients that we use for the mixing of so what we're saying here is we mix, our proportions is let's say one bucket of this plus one bucket of this. This is now maize brand, which is mixed with other. As you can see, there's maize brand, which is then mixed, which is a more of a powdery form that we have, and some chicken some wheat husks that is in here. That is what is in the mixture of here. So this is maize brand together with wheat husks that has been mixed in here. And then over here, as you can see, this smells, right now it's smelling really good. This is sunflower. Not sunflower, it is soya. So this is the soya. So this is 1, 2, 3 that we mix. So it's one bucket of this maize brand together with one bucket of this and a quarter of this, because soya is quite heavy. It's got so much oils, so we do not want to put a lot of it. So 1, 2, 3, this is the mix. Plus, then we go directly and we purchase Roadrunner feed. So what we do is that we mix this on its own. We first mix this on its own. After we have mixed all this on its own, we then take now this proportion and we then mix it as 1:3 or 1:2. 2 parts concentrate and 3 parts maize bran. So that maize bran that we have there is that we take 3 buckets of that and 2 buckets of this, and this becomes our feed for our road runners. So this is just a basic way of us making sure that we have our feed, and this is done consistently. So once this bag is finished, we buy the next batch. So the batches we do not mix large batches at once. If we mix like today, this one bag, it will probably last for the next 4 or 5 days. Now then, how much do I then feed? Right now I'm feeding them close to 14 kg. Let's say for every 100 birds, I'm feeding 14 kgs of it. So that is about 140 grams per each bird that you are giving per day. That is roughly what we are giving. So that is how we have been feeding our road runners, and they have been very consistent in laying. So let me try and show what they have picked up today. This is how much they've picked up. They've picked up 2.5 crates this morning, with more to be picked up probably later on in the afternoon. So roughly the way we are just doing it for our layer chickens, and I think with this method it has worked for me. And if there's anyone else who has, the other thing that I just said that is missing is just a little bit of salt that we then add inside, just to add for that. But it also almost exactly the same way that we do it for our pigs. There's nothing really much different, because we still use the same concentrate. If we're not using a concentrate, we are using the powder mix that we then use, but that I will do it for another day when we do it. But that is the mixture that we do for our chickens. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for subscribing, and to those who have not yet subscribed to the channel, please like and subscribe. It always gives me so that you can always be updated with all the content that we do. Thank you and have a good day.